Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. And for the Heat, they've got another hometown game here in Miami. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome.
For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry drives in. The shot from the low post is good. Lowry's got 11.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Lowry against Thorpe. Soft touch off the glass.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Lowry dishes to Henry. Johnson the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Lowry for 3. Raptors get it back.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. So the Heat, their last game, a win against Los Angeles.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for DeMar DeRozan. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And, you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Okay, Miami, now coming up before your Heat answer. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Heat in second.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Clock at 4. Off the inbound, no good. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to Orlando.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. And it's Miami with the rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Thorpe. And he slams it one-handed.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
For Toronto, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That's good from Henry. A different look for Miami. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Terrence Ross comes in for Johnson. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. There's a good screen. And Joseph kicks to Henry. Pass to Joseph. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Miami, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Freak dishes to Winslow.
A chance now to get a glimpse at how the Heat are doing early in the season in the NBA stats. 2nd in fast break points, 4th in field goal percentage, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And you mentioned their ability to score in transition. This is a team that loves to get out and run. And one of the things I like, they move the ball up court with the pass as much or more than anybody in the league.
Toronto trailing. And Wright kicks to Ross. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Ross has got his first bucket of the night.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Johnson sets the screen for Freak. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Wright with it. Now defended by Freak. Scola, a screen on Bosch. And Joseph kicks to Henry. They now take the lead. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Thorpe, the pass to Green. Kicks to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors, a game behind.
And I think for Toronto, they've staggered along here early in the season. They're going to be in for a long year if they don't make some real quick progress.
Well, good news, bad news here. I mean, the good news is they have time to make up the ground they've already lost. The bad news is they don't have enough talent to do it.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Shots good by Bosch.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Scola, a screen on Thorpe. Here's Joseph. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Joseph's got 5 points so far.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Again, Toronto.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Winslow with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Clock at 6. Stolen by Joseph. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. And he misses the fast break layup. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Thorpe. The three-pointer, no good. The Raptors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. No good from Ross.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Green dishes to Bosch. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Bosch has got 12 in the game.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
And Joseph kicks to Wright. Henry passes to Joseph. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 4.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Okay, Miami. Now coming up for your Heat answers. Let them hear
1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Thorpe. And too long on the shot. Raptors leading by 4. Now here's Joseph. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots. Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Johnson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And Joseph kicks to right. To the inside. Stolen by Bosch. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a wide open look for Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now here's Joseph, covered by Thorpe. Ross kicks to Henry. He dishes it to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Right outside. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches. Different look for Miami. Winslow's checked in for Gerald Green. Bayless comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Thorpe in for Goran Dragic. Luis Scola, he's checked in for the Raptors. So for Toronto right now, they've got Corey Joseph. James Johnson is out there with Scola. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. In transition, here comes Miami. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He had 35 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Launches a 3, and that one's good. Thorpe's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. They get Luis Scola. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. One-on-one fast break. Bayless's shot is off.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Thorpe can't make it work.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
For Toronto, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, Lowry is playing well. He has 14 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
The Heat making a switch here. Bosch is checked in.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Down low, Thorpe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Luis Scola.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Henry's checked in, and it's right in for Kyle Lowry. Right against Thorpe. Right inside. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Some solid defense from Bosch. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Johnson, he's checked in for Whiteside. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. Second, Winslow.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, he's always looking for the open man, Greg. Eyes seem to be all over in the back of his head as well. His arrow is definitely pointing up as a playmaker.
And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Lays it in off the breakaway. Wright's got his first basket of the night.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
And it's sent back by Bosch. High arcing shot. Bayless's shot is off. Raptors trail by 4. Wright with it. Out defended by Freak. Wright outside. To the middle. Here's Scola. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up. Well, even for a guy not known for his ability to attack the rim, I mean, he's got to lay that one in.
They double in with Freak. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Wright, here we go. Makes it off the glass. Wright's got his second basket of the night. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game. And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Raptors with the lead. Here's the dish to Ross. Wright sets a screen. Henry kicks to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And Winslow pulls it down.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Bosh, that's good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Toronto shooting not great, 40% for the game. Dishes to Ross. He feeds it to Valanciunas. From 8. The second chance effort. He lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
Well, as we get this season underway, let's see how the Raptors have done so far in the NBA stats. 6th in points off turnovers, 10th in second chance points, and then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And like you said, they're up there in points off turnovers. They apply pressure, always ready to pounce on a mistake and take advantage.
Now, Wright. He's got 6. To the inside.
That's a wall.
And that one's good, Henry. Henry's got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Thorpe. Offline with his 3.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Wright kicks to DeRozan. And the basket good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Miami.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak dishes to Bosh. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 16 points for him. Raptors leading by 4. Right outside. Pass to Henry. Ross on the wing. Here's Scola. Excellent D there from Thorpe.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Johnson, the pass to Winslow. DeRozan against Thorpe. Pass to Winslow. From past the arc. Green, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Right outside. There's the pick. DeRozan against Johnson. And DeRozan kicks to Henry. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Right with it. Out defended by Freak. Scola. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Thorpe. Off on the layup.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
DeRozan against Green. And finished off by DeRozan.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play.
He got it! He caught it!
My goodness.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Raptors out in front, leading by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the 3rd?
Yo, you better. I'm about to pop a blood vessel up in here. Can't stand losing like this. Yo, if he needs any suggestion on what we can change, he can come to me. Because I've been keeping the list all half. It's about 5 pages long at this point.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. We need to play much smarter defense. We keep getting caught in the wrong spot on the floor and it's led to a bunch of silly fouls. We have to eliminate those mistakes. And we force them into some foul trouble with some nice attacking offensive basketball. I love getting all those points at the stripe. Okay, in terms of pace, let's keep things moderate next half. Turning this game into a track meet might hurt us more than it will help us. We can get back into this game in a heartbeat. It's only going to take a minute to get on a run and chop that lead down. But I don't want us to wait around. Let's do it fast.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Well, take a look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 17.
A different look for Miami. Green comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Thorpe in for Goran Dragic. Thorpe in at point guard. Whiteside is out there with Dang. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Fires from deep. Thorpe can't make it work.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Come on now, let's go.
Thorpe's got 19 points.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Feeds to Ross. Screen by Scola. And there's the pass to Johnson. Ross kicks to Valanciunas. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Joseph. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Wade against Johnson. 16 feet away. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Wade.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Deng's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wade dishes to Freak. Right side Green. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now here's Joseph. Covered by Thorpe. Joseph, the pass to Scola. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Thorpe kicks to Whiteside. Dang, a screen on Johnson. Green dishes to Freak. Rebound by the Raptors. Scola's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Wade passes to Thorpe for 3. The shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And Joseph kicks to Scola. Tries again. No good from Valanciunas. The Heat trail by 8. And here comes the break. Here's Green. A basket good off the assist from Wade.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Okay, Miami. Now coming on the court.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Valanciunas. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Wright dishes to Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:31 left in the third quarter. And right, here we go.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Johnson. He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Okay, Miami. Now coming on the court. Your Heat answers. Let me hear ya.
Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Number 1, James Johnson.
And to run up that kind of block total from the small forward position, I mean, it says a ton about his athleticism. He plays a few inches taller than his height would suggest because of that ability to elevate.
And you know, you talked his athleticism, but you can add a few other A's to that athleticism, like alertness, awareness. I mean, he's got both of those qualities in abundance as well. A's are wild here.
6 on the shot clock. Count that one. And that's now 9 points now for Terrence Ross.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Now here's Joseph, guarded closely. Johnson the screen. Joseph the pass to Johnson. Takes a shot at the elbow. And again, it's Toronto converting.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Green kicks to Freak. Elbow shot is on the way. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Thorpe's got 21.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Joseph dishes to Valanciunas. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line.
Give it up for your Heat.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you know, new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Johnson. Dang comes in for Winslow. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Green, and it's Thorpe in for Goran Dragic. The Raptors also with a sub. Wright, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. So for Toronto right now, they've got Wright. Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Henry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lowry against Thorpe. Whoops, they pick off the pass. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Lowry. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Wade. The Heat trail by 10, and there's the feed to Dang. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, Dwayne Wade in this one, he has 8 points and 4 assists as well. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Lowry. And it's Johnson in for Wright. Pass to Henry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Chris Bosh. First free throw is good.
Henry at the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Heat moving the ball around. Good. Thorpe's got 23 points.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Raptors leading by 8. And here is Joseph. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Joseph. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Henry. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Thorpe. And the 3 off target.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, 12 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
First one falls for him. That one misses.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Dang. That one wide left. Raptors leading by 9. And DeRozan kicks to Joseph. Henry. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
And he knocks down the first one.
2.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
DeRozan passes to Joseph. Back to DeRozan. Shoots the three, and he gets the bucket.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Here's Thorpe. Fades back. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
With the floater, lots of room. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Thorpe against DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Raptors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
You got it.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Kyle Lowry. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
How about that game for Joseph? He has 9 points and 7 assists.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wright with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And Wright, here we go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Raptors lead by 13. And stolen by Wright. Fast break, Toronto. And Thorpe pulls it down. Jacks up a 3. Good on the shot. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.
Kyle, how big a factor was the defense you guys played tonight?
You know, we focused in a lot on defense in the film session we did before the game, so we had to re-emphasize the things that we worked.